Alright guys, what we're going to do is a cleanup video. We're going to go ahead and we're going to head off to Cornelia and get one of our help the townspeople jobs done real quick. Alright, so the thing about this quest, it says defeat 8 goblins, but what they mean is 8 encounters with goblins. There can be 5 goblins in a group and you only get credit for 1. So we're going to jump out there and take care of that. Alright, so I just went ahead and sped this forward. You're going to have to run around and get your 8 battles in. I figured you didn't want to sit through all mine. As you can see, it'll tell you when you're done. Go ahead, jump into your adventure menu and turn it in that way. Make life super easy. Alright, back to Ninewood Hills. So for this part, you want to make sure you have Mithril Giant and you have someone who has Float, which will either be Moogle or the Floating Eye. And if you remember, Mithril Giant is just Copper Gnome in his transform. Alright, another nebula. So we're going to run up basically to the very end of the level where we did before. And we're going to go to that path that I showed you that we couldn't get through. Alright, we'll jump up here, hit the save crystal. If I can get up there. There we go. Now, these enemies are going to be a lot stronger than what you're used to, which is why I said to jump to level 14. Thank you, Missile Giant. And we had a recording issue. We lost power where I'm at, and so some of the track got corrupted. But we're going to come straight down around here. There's no turns or well, no extra paths anyway that you could take. So we're going to come down, get the first of 3 treasure chests, which will be, and you can see down below where the other 2 are. And I think this is kind of where some of the thing got corrupted. Yeah, so basically you just gotta run around, grab the last 2 mirages, and you should be good right there. And then we're gonna head back. And we're going to do our intervention quest. Alright, the girl who forgot her name. As you can see, I had to come back through and re-record these for you. It's a pretty simple fight. If you're doing this after catching your last 2 mirages in the Nether Nebula, you will have 0 issues because you will be overpowered. And let's just take a minute to notice that this guy has a fish flopping on his head. Why would you? Why? I don't even understand why. Alright, so if you didn't level up, the way to do this fight is to attack him first and ignore the little goblins. If you're overpowered, just punch him in the face. Alright, that was that intervention quest. We're going to do one more. Wherefore art thou, smoochy poo? Oh, I guess we're going to wait for this cutscene. Alright, so this one is going to unlock... Go ahead and claim your reward. This one will unlock a battle where we can imprison the Goblin Princess. And she's pretty decent, so it's worth the effort. This battle is super simple, especially if you're leveled. The way to imprison her is to hit her with a flash bomb. You can't imprison this one, but the next fight with her, we will be imprisoning her. In fact, I think I even used one to show you that you can't even hit her on this one. So this one, just attack her. And that fight is complete. Awkward. Alright, now we're going to go visit Chocolina, but first we're going to hit Seraphie, sorry. She's got these things on her heads. When you see the orange one, it gives all of your guys an extra AP point. It's like getting a free level. So as you can see here, with the exception of the top stuff, I'm going to buy 5 of everything. And then you want to watch your potion stock, because if you have 99 and you go to open a treasure chest, it's going to show open, but it's not going to give you credit for that treasure chest. So getting the one of the final trophies, which is collect all the treasures, is going to be a nightmare for you. So we're going to need some Geishal greens, which is at the very bottom of your list. Don't forget those, because I believe the next Mirage we're going to catch is the Chocobo. I would recommend putting Sylph in your party. She has the tickle ability, or she should by now have the tickle ability, and it's one of the easier ways to knock down a stack. And because we're so over leveled, you're going to have to really watch how hard you're hitting these critters. Well, you'll see here in a second. Alright, keep them from restacking and go ahead and throw out some Geishal greens. If I could find them. Now, I've been told that every time you fail, this increases your chances of getting a successful capture. I don't know how accurate that is, but it kind of makes you feel better when they're being a turd like this one is, just does not want to get caught. Oh, come on. Ah! This is ridiculous. If you want to up your chances, you can throw another Geishal green at him. They're cheap, it doesn't really matter. I was just being stingy, I guess. Alright, we got Chocobo. Alright, yeah, as you can see here, this one took me a few tries. I had to edit this. I hit Valifor so hard, I killed him probably 2 or 3 times. So you have to remember to unstack and use your copper gnome to throw rocks at him. You have to hit him with an earth attack, and because he's flying, the Gaia drum won't actually ever hit him. I went through like 20 of them before I realized this. Alright, obviously hit the cockatrice first before he hits you with that obnoxious death beak skill of his. Alright, there's another one. And this is what cockatrice actually turns into. Congratulations, you just saved yourself a level that you don't have to level that silly bird. So we're going to go over here, get to the prism case, and we're going to release Chocobo, and we're going to release the bird we just caught, whatever his name is. Quasu. I can't pronounce that. Choco Chick will turn into Chocobo, and Cockatrice, as we just discussed, will turn into this one. Alright, let's go add some more cool mirages. So you may or may not have these two battles. I think it has to do with some sort of special addition to this game that I was unaware of when I made the video. But for this battle and the next battle, all you have to do is heal the Mirage to create a prism opportunity. But they have the yawn ability, which puts you to sleep, and it's really aggravating. So I'm going to knock out all but the two I'm going to catch. One of the Quachachos and one Mo. The delay you're experiencing right now is me actually looking through my notes to remember how to catch these guys. Now, somewhere in the interim, while I'm waiting for this to go, you might get a special scene where you fight Ifrit and Shiva. If you hit Shiva with ice and you hit Ifrit with fire, you can actually capture those. I would recommend staying in the Colosseum until you capture them. And if that section of this video did not corrupt, I will show you how to do that. It's literally just what I said, though. Now again, if you want to increase your odds further, throw another heal spell at him or a potion. Yeah, see, there's Jan. Which you will need coming up. So this is one of the mirages you're going to need to level. Yeah, I got tired of getting stalled there. All right. So if you stand there, I read something and turned out it was false. If you stand there for a few seconds, your teammate does not just magically wake up. That has to do with rounds, not with time. Lever skill. Yep. We're just going to heal him. Yeah. Alright, and this is literally going to be pretty much the same battle, except there's two different kinds of penguins. So knock out the extra ones. Make sure you don't knock out, I think it's Miney in this particular, yeah, Miney. Yeah, make sure you don't hit him. Which is why you see me going to the basic menus, just to be sure I don't hit him. And you're just going to go ahead and you're going to throw out heal. Just like we did in the last fight, if they stop putting me to sleep. Ever. Yeah, as you can see, I just doubled our chances because I got really tired of trying to capture them with no result. And still no result. Alright, there's one of two. And for Miney, we're going to go ahead and throw Cure at him. And we got him. Now, Quacho and Quachacho will transmorph into one another, so pick which one you like and get rid of them. The other. I kept Quachacho because he has chill, and we're going to need that really soon. But it doesn't matter. You can flip-flop them at your prism case at any time. See, he has the options for transfigurations. We're going to look at his Mirage board, see what kind of skills he had. Real quick here. Nothing too spectacular. Yeah, nothing great. Yep, see Quachacho right there, already unlocked. Alright, Mo, you see, doesn't have the option to transfigure him. Alright. Now, if you look at his board here, I'm going to skip through it real quick here for you. Well, kind of quick. You're going to notice that there's none of those giant boxes with the round heads in them, which is basically a transmorph transfigure, which means he's a standalone. He's one of the special ones, like Princess Goblin and Shiva, Ifrit, and, well, there's a bunch of them. So they are going to be some of the easier ones to get the Mirage board completed because you don't have a bunch of transmorphs to go through. So I make sure I go out of my way to try to catch all of these, because you have to have 100 for one of the achievements. Alright. See if we can put any points into this guy here. Nope, just kidding. Yep, go ahead and switch him over to Quachacho. See if we can learn chill. I want to make sure I have that before I get sidetracked and forget. There we go. So go ahead and, if you can, capture Ifrit and Shiva and go back to the Nether Nebula. That's pretty much where we're going to level for the next several chapters. And get your guys all up, including your new ones, up to about level 20, 23. Don't go too far past that because you're going to have a lot of issues capturing some of these mirages if you do. But that's on you. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Actually, nope. We're going to add on a last little piece so we don't have to make a special video just for it. We're going to go ahead, and the reason we did those intervention quests is so we unlock the special fight. And we're going to go and prism the Goblin Princess. Now she's going to be way tougher than last time, so make sure you have some firepower with you, just so you could take the hits, because she can one-shot your entire park. It's ridiculous. And we're way under-leveled for it, but she's totally worth the effort. Like I said, you want to have a handful of flashbangs, and let's see what happens. Now keep in mind, if you lose this fight, no big deal, you just go back to the park. You didn't lose anything, you can just try it again until it works out in your favor. And she's obnoxious to hit. Ouch. Wrong button. Alright, at least one of us will survive. Ooh, we got lucky. Alright, so that's actually 100% of the cleanup up until this point. There really isn't anything we can do until we advance further in the story.
That was a lot of fun. Come back whenever you want to go another round. So long!